Studies estimate that by 1990, more than 25 million families with children will own at least one VCR. Oh, hi! Welcome to this special edition of DerpyCon Now. I did not know we were recording. Anyway, I'm reading an interesting book here. It's called Home Video Producing for the Home Market. It's interesting because it talks about, how everything was back in the day. I still haven't gotten to the point yet where anime being on so many VHS tapes for $60 each for just 3 episodes. Wow, those are flashbacks. Anyway, yes. DerpyCon 2020 is going with that Operation C of canceled. Now, some of you may be surprised. Some of you may go, no! Not another convention! No! Well, let me just start off by saying, out of my heart, DerpyCon 2020 was something that we've been working on for the past 3 years. Back in 2017, we know for a fact that DerpyCon cannot last of where it was. It needed more space. At the same time, a whole new experience. That is why in early 2018, we've decided to go to New Brunswick, where our space is 3 times the size than we were in Morristown. And then the accessibility to mass transit and its actual location, which was in New Brunswick. It's like in the center of New Jersey, which apparently Central Jersey does exist. I've learned when we went to this venue. So we were really looking forward to this year. And then the coronavirus happened and we kind of ran to a stop. Now, that's out of my heart. But let me tell you what happened in terms of our operations standpoint. So back on May 15th, I recorded a DerpyCon Now episode that aired on May 20th. But during those 5 days of production, which I don't know why I took so long, the governor of New Jersey, Governor Murphy, put out a new economic recovery in terms of how New Jersey should reopen after the recovery of the COVID virus. It was nice in terms of how the schedule is that it shows in terms of when restaurants should reopen, when bars and restaurants, shops and malls and so on. And the only thing that was left out was these large gatherings, which DerpyCon is considered a mass gathering because we have more than 1,000 people in a building. And that little fourth stage in terms of the economic efforts is that we will not be able to operate until there's a vaccine available to the widespread population. It was then that we kind of slowed DerpyCon down a bit because we know that a vaccine would take normally 18, sometimes even 36 months to do, and we're expecting it in less than 5 months, which back in May, we did not know where we were. So we decided to do was wait 2 months to see where we are, because sometimes these the government officials have to change things because of responses and all this. So we want to be as close to the date as possible. So then, while we were less than 4 months away, we've approached the hotel and said that we need to start with the cancellation process of DerpyCon 2020. 3 years. 3 years in this work, and we just signed the papers to say, basically, we're not having it. It's really sad. But, so, here we are. DerpyCon 2020 is now shifted to a whole new online experience. So, what does this mean? So, some of you may have read our cancellation letter. One part mentions about how we actually, some of us are still going to the venue that weekend to do DerpyCon online, all still on site at the convention to bring you kind of a convention experience at your home instead of a basement. And having a great time, having a DJ set, having, 2 panels going on. We will. This is what we've been working on actually since May, and the hotel's allowing us to continue having at least no more than 50 people involved with the event. And of course, some of you may say, "Oh, well, what happens if there's a second wave?" Don't worry. If we actually need to, because of the crisis going on, we will definitely make any modifications needed, such as just not broadcasting from there instead of broadcasting from our own homes. So that is what we're actually working on. So if you want to learn details on that, simply go to DerpyCon.online to learn more about the great online experience of DerpyCon. So let's get DerpyCon Online out of the way. Now everyone is concerned about cancellation stuff, such as registration and hotel reservations. First up, let's talk about registration. If you would like to cancel your registration, just simply head over to derpycon.com/cancel. On the right side of the page is the refund request form where you can fill out and with your order number and your email address. And please allow us about a few weeks to process this. It may take some time, so please bear with us. Just keep note that all of our registrations are being shifted over to 2021, and at this point, DerpyCon's 2021's registration price is going to start at $45. We're not going to have any lower prices than that, unlike 2020. So please keep that in mind. Next up is going to be DerpyCon's hotel room block. If you booked a room through our room block on our website, all hotel room reservations will be canceled automatically on August 7th. So if you booked a room, your room will be canceled automatically by August 7th. If you would like to do it yourself, just simply head over to your World of Hyatt account or go to Hyatt.com to make the changes on your reservation. If you have any other questions regarding the convention, such as exhibitors, press, panelists, artists, just head over to derpycon.com/cancel and just check the frequently asked questions. We have about just 20 questions that you may have that is already on our help desk. So again, go to derpycon.com/cancel. So we have a lot to do with DerpyCon Online, and just stay tuned to DerpyCon Online at derpycon.online for any applications that may go out, such as presenter, cosplay, and a whole lot more. We're looking forward for a whole weekend experience on Halloween so that we can all be together. And finally, what I just said, being all together, it's something that I miss doing. This shirt I am wearing, the last time I wore a DerpyCon shirt, well, actually, let's just say a polo shirt, was back on KatsuCon over 5 months ago, going on to 6. I really miss everyone. I really do. I miss everybody. I miss the attendees. I miss the exhibitors and vendors, artists, the staff of conventions, and in some cases, the venues themselves with their staff and accommodations. I really, really miss going out and seeing everybody. I really miss it. And once when it's safe to travel again, I'm really looking forward to seeing you again. On that note, guys, do take care. Thank you for paying attention to this short DerpyCon Now presentation. Have a good night.
Hello, Mr. Turner? It's me, Mr. Turner! I'm driving with my feet!